Often when people purchase brand new TVs, they're mostly focused on the display quality, getting that nice crisp 4K picture. But one thing that people don't focus on a lot is the audio quality of the TV itself, and are often disappointed when they get home and they go to watch their favorite movie and it looks fantastic but just doesn't sound great. That's where a great soundbar can come into play. But there are a ton of options out there, and it can be a little bit overwhelming to figure out which soundbar is right for you and your budget needs. So today I'll be looking at 7 of the best soundbars, and I'll be breaking down each of them, including some features and benefits, so you can see which might be the best choice for you based on your particular situation. And as always, I'll include links to each of these down below, so you can check out any updated pricing and availability for any you might be interested in. Also, if there are any special deals or discounts on any of them, I'll also include that in the description as well. Up first, we have the best overall soundbar, and that is the Sonos Arc. The Sonos Arc is a fantastic combination of Sonos functionality and impeccable Dolby Atmos sound. This is a really great option if you're really looking for that premium home theater sound. This one is just fantastic. It's easy to use and set up, it's got great sound, and it will seamlessly incorporate itself into your network at home. The sound quality for the Sonos Arc is just something you have to hear to believe. It really adds a solid sense of 3D space. Also, it will double as a smart speaker, and it will incorporate itself with either Alexa or Google Assistant to help out with tasks like turning on the TV or turning up the volume. You can do it all with your voice. Also, for all you Apple users out there, it's also an AirPlay 2 enabled speaker, and that's going to be a much better option than Bluetooth. The only caveat that we found with this one is that it doesn't have any HDMI inputs on it, so when you connect it to your TV's HDMI ARC port, you're actually going to be losing an HDMI input for your TV. But honestly, that sacrifice is so worth it when you consider how fantastic your sound quality is going to be and how just overall versatile this device is. Now, getting into a more budget-friendly option, we have the Yamaha YAS-209. The sound quality on this Yamaha is fantastic, but it also comes in at a much lower price point than some of our others listed, so it's a great option for those of you who don't want to break the bank on a home theater setup. Again, it does have that built-in virtual assistant with Amazon Alexa built right into it. As far as sound quality goes, you're going to get clear treble and deep growling bass, and a big, beautiful, warm mid-range to boot. It also does have 2 dedicated virtual sound modes, so you can either go with a more comprehensive surround sound experience or a simple soundbar setup. It's also relatively compact, easy to use, and it will fit in nicely under any TV. Also, just note it doesn't have Dolby Vision HDR pass-through for its extra HDMI input, and it only does support HDR10. But honestly, that's pretty normal for this price point, and you are getting a fantastic device at a really fantastic cost compared to some of these other devices. Next up, we have the Sennheiser Ambeo, and this is a great option because it's the best single speaker soundbar for Dolby Atmos. It's going to deliver that powerful Dolby Atmos surround sound and high-end audio from one single bar. Just so you know, this is one of our more expensive options, but it's really great if you're looking to future-proof your setup, as this is really a premium product that's going to last for a very long time. So it's a great choice if you have the latest technology in your household and you want to make sure that it's all supported with fantastic audio quality that truly has a premium feel and sound. The Ambeo is truly an incredible experience for cinematic audio, TV, and music. It has auto calibration and a slick and intuitive interface to help you run everything with very few hangups. It's incredible to hear what this thing will achieve when you're watching something with high action. It'll basically turn your living room into a high-end theater setup. Just one thing to note, this bar is huge. And I mean, if your TV is supported on legs or a stand, it'll generally block a portion of the TV if you set it directly in front. So this is a better option for those of you who have perhaps a mounted TV. But even though it's massive and the price tag is quite large, it's hard to beat the performance level of the Sennheiser Ambeo. It is truly for those of you who are interested in a whole home luxury sound solution. Now, of course, a soundbar isn't just good for movies and TV, it's also for those of you who are interested in music. And honestly, the best soundbar if music is your primary focus is going to be the Bose Soundbar 700. And as I said, this is going to be a great option if music is your primary focus and you intend to use that soundbar primarily for streaming music in some capacity. The Soundbar 700 really adds great depth to music, and it's able to project sound all across the room that it's situated in, and in fact, to an untrained ear, you might not realize that the sound is actually coming out of a single speaker. It's truly an immersive experience, and it does also have compatibility with Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, and several others that allow you the option to control your music from anywhere. So if you're interested in getting the best out of your favorite music tracks, definitely check out the Bose Soundbar 700. It does have a few small quirks, but in the end, it's going to really make those tracks come alive, and it's going to sound like you have a full orchestra right in your living room. For those of you who are interested in virtual assistants like Alexa or Google Assistant, the Bose Soundbar 300 is going to be a great option for you. Not only does it improve your TV sound and handle music fantastically, but it also comes bundled with that virtual assistant connectivity right out of the box. In fact, it actually extends the capabilities of an assistant like Alexa by giving them access to your cable box as well. So once your TV is set up, you can ask Alexa for specific channels, or to turn up the volume, or turn on and off your TV with ease. Also, another great option is that you can pair a set of Bose Bluetooth headphones with the Smart Soundbar 300 for private listening, which makes it great specifically if you want to have it in your bedroom or if you simply don't want to disturb somebody else who may be working within the house. Also good to note, this is a little bit more of an affordable option, so you can turn the Smart Soundbar 300 into a full-fledged 5.1 surround sound system through Bose's optional wireless subwoofers and surround sound speakers, and it will come in at a lower price point than, say, the Sonos. Also, you don't have to worry about having the highest quality TV because it'll actually connect to your TV via HDMI or optical, so it is fully compatible with both older and newer TVs. So if you're interested in getting that awesome virtual assistant support and you're just looking for an easy to use, high quality soundbar, this is a great option for you. Next up, we have a great option for those of you who are on a tight budget, and that's the Vizio V-Series. Now, while this might not be the highest quality soundbar that you can get, it's still a really great sound, and for the price point, it's hard to beat. It has a fantastic minimalist design and really great balance between features and performance based on the price. It is a complete surround sound package. There's a wireless subwoofer and rear speaker included for a 5.1 channel setup, and to be honest, you don't often get that with a soundbar at this price point. It's also super easy to use and has simple connections for Bluetooth, 3.5mm aux in, USB, and optical digital inputs. So any device that you own will be compatible with this system. Just note that it does lack Wi-Fi connectivity, and overall the sound is obviously not going to be as high as some of our higher price models, but if you're looking for a great entry-level rig that's going to really make your sound system come alive but also not break the bank, then this is a really great option for you. Now, last but not least, we have the best option for dialogue, and that's going to be the Zvox AV157 TV speaker. Now, when I say dialogue, obviously I'm talking about the chatter that happens in movies and TV. And the reason why this is a great option for that specifically is it actually has 12 levels of speech enhancement, which makes it a great option if you find it difficult to hear voices on TV or if you may be hearing impaired in some way. It's truly something that you have to hear to believe. It really takes simple conversation and enhances them to the point where it becomes so much clearer and easier to understand. But it is also surprisingly capable as a movie and music speaker too. It does have a surround sound mode, and it does a decent job with all kinds of immersive soundtracks. Bass performance may not be able to live up to those full-size soundbars, but it is still solid and well balanced. And if you do want to get a little bit more extra rumble, you can actually add an external wired subwoofer using the analog subwoofer output. Also note there's no Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, but it does keep things simple. It's a nice tight package, and it does give you that premium quality sound that you're looking for. And again, if you do find dialogue sometimes a little bit tricky to hear when you're watching movies or TV, then this could be a perfect option for you as well. So guys, that's a look at 7 of the best soundbars that you can buy, and hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please feel free to leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And just a reminder that I will include links to each of those products down below, so you can check out any updated pricing and availability for any you might be interested in. Also, do let me know if you have any comments or questions, as I always love getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next video.